Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, I'm unboxing Rifles in the Nom, designed by Gottardo Zancani and published by Tiny Battle Publishing. Let's get down to the table for a closer look. Alright, so first off, I do want to disclose that Tiny Battle Publishing did provide this copy for me to review. Okay, Rifles in the Nom, so part of the Rifles series, right? So we don't know. Gottardo Zancani has designed multiple different games. Actually, Solitaire games are his specialty, and he has multiple games in this Rifles series. So I own and have played Rifles in the Ardennes. I don't know if, in fact, I don't believe I've showed it off on the channel, but I played that one. I'm interested in a couple of the other ones, and I definitely was interested in Rifles in the Nom. So when I saw this was available, I definitely wanted to get my hands on it. So again, this is a Solitaire design game. Introducing Rifles in the Nom, the next installment in Gottardo Zancani's popular Solitaire Rifles series, this time set in the intense battlegrounds of the Vietnam War. Experience the gritty action of jungle warfare in a uniquely immersive single-player format. And it's not on hex maps, right? So say goodbye to traditional hex maps. Instead, dive into 3 simplified yet engaging maps, Tunnel, Jungle, City, that capture the essence of the Vietnam theater. Let's go ahead and open her up. So you'll see the maps. They are kind of a I don't know if you call it like area movement or kind of point to point. You'll see it's like levels basically. Although the tunnel map looks a little different. So first off, you do get some baggies for all your counters, and it looks like 3 dice in here, so very nice. I've seen some box games lately that don't even come with dice anymore, and a lot of games don't come with baggies, so nice that they include like that. It's 100% necessary, no, but a nice little thing. All right, Rifles in the Nom's rulebook. Unit roster information here, you can copy that. Make a photocopy, or I'm sure it's available online. We have our rule book. 4th title in the Theaters of War series, or Rifles series. I suppose it kind of depends on what you call it. Rifles in Nom covers the Vietnam War, focusing on the years 1968 to 1971. So you can see it goes up to page 19 with advanced rules. Campaign game, mission end. So maybe just you can do standalone games and then campaign. So standalone rules for the mission looks like 16, 17 pages. Look through them. So it is black and white rulebook, not in color. We have text is decent size. Everything looks pretty clear. And as usual with my Recon videos and all my videos at this point, I do them in 4K. So if you want to pause them to get a good view of something, feel free to do so. Here you can see the map. So you see the map, which we'll look at in a second, right? So start off, I believe, would be the bottom, work your way up to the top. Yep, so you can see stripe number 1, the top, right, is the enemy area. We'll start number 6 is your point of entry. So you go to this area and you'll be moving up, facing enemy fire, you'll be firing enemy units. You have different terrain markers, right? So each of the stripes is gonna have different types of terrain. Obstacles like barbed wire, cover markers, booby traps. Ooh-wee. Mission setup. So I wonder if it's, I can't remember if you do random for the terrain. No, it looks like maybe the mission sheet has certain types of terrain. Okay, anyway, game turn, creating your group, right? So creating like your squad, friendly unit activation, enemy presence, enemy forces, decrease game turn. So you're working your way up the areas. Overwatch, enemy's gonna enter. There's event markers, things that happen during the game. Combat procedure, all this good stuff. So, okay, lots of good stuff. I'm seeing, you see there's examples, so it is the same, so it's a little harder to see at first. For example, looking at cover fire here. You have cover fire, and then there is cover fire example. So we are getting some examples, no pictures, but we're getting an example. Just because it's all black and white, it's not like, it's not in a separate shaded box or anything. So just be aware of that. You don't want to miss that, because at least I don't want to, because I love when there's examples. Help me learn a game. Okay. As usual with my recons, we're not trying to learn the game from this. We're just checking it out, giving first impressions. We'll learn it when I do my playthrough videos. So, Claymore Mine, support fire, helicopter operations, key part of the Vietnam War. And then what do we got here? Oh, this is exam showing off some of the components, I would say. Squad assignment, campaign missions, enemy activation rules, city terrain rules, civilians. Oh, yep, part of it as well. So, all right, lots of good stuff. It's not, I know the series, at least when I played Rifles in the Ardennes, was not overly complicated, so more of a simpler Solitaire tactical, right, esque, obviously abstracted with those maps. But it's a rule book. Here we have missions, tables for campaigns. Looks like maybe know if they roll for a campaign or a special event. Check it out here. Oh, so you have, oh wow, you have 12 missions. That's nice. So up to 14 pages of different missions. And it's going to tell you, you know, the type of mission: rescue, eliminate enemy forces on stripe number 1, what enemy forces there'll be, which map you're using, the setup, special rules, convoy, train table, special events, and then looks like different things to roll on here as well. So you want to have that handy each time you're playing. University, tunnel rats. Oh, all right, very cool. So what is that? 12 missions. Nice. So obviously great for a solitaire game to have a lot of variety and replayability. Look at the map and the counters here. All right, so we have 3 different maps, or playing boards, right? They're not really maps. So you have the jungle one here. Again, you forces spawn right down here at 6, and then this is the map. It is map A. You're working your way up to stripe 1. Maybe there's some difference in some of the missions. They're card stock, decent thickness, you know. And the nice thing is, since they're 1 page, no creases, you don't need like plexi, right? Because you just set that down, and boom, you have. There you go. You have your map board. So. The tunnels, which is different than what I've seen in the other games. Again, I've not played all of them though, but different than the other ones. Just because you're not looking at a stripe, right? You're looking at sort of moving through this tunnel complex, and it goes up to 8. So interesting. And finally, the urban. Again, very similar with the map style. I mean, it's very, like I said, similar. They're abstracted, right? Abstracted. You just have more of thematic, what it looks like behind the play areas here. I think it was a couple player aid charts. Okay, so we have, player aid chart. We have tracks here, so fatigue track, turn track, helicopter. And it's going to be, single-sided. Again, a nice good card stock. You know, nothing super heavy, but it's definitely more than paper. And finally, you have a double-sided player aid card. Looks like skills table, civilian tables for rolling, exposed movement on the hue map, rolling on there. Then this side you have, looks like the sequence play, combat modifiers, right? For recon, recovery, unit activation, close combat modifiers, and then that unit roster, which is also, I believe, on the back of the rulebook, correct? So, and it's actually kind of an interesting, like, raised font. I know you're probably not gonna be able to see it on camera, but it's like almost like a raised text. It's really interesting, but anyway, cool, very cool. All right, let's look at these counters, and then let's get to actually playing the game. Oh, I'm definitely showing this one off on the channel, so for sure. All right. Here we go. All right, so you have 3 half counter sheets, it looks like. Some already pre-punched through. Looks like they're punch proof pretty well. And then obviously here we go. We can see, you know, there's going to be our men here. We're going to have the enemy forces here. No, yep. So they are pretty heavily pre-punched. So assume that's also why they came in a baggie. Nice, big, thick inch counters. Obviously, it looks like the backside, the printing is going to be slightly to the side. However, it does look like I should be good for playing. Let's see, what's one that looks closer? Yeah, they look like they're all going to be, they're all going to be readable. So heavy machine gun, right? M19, 19 Browning, M16. And you're going to have your unit designation up in the corner, right? The A, B, C, D, G, F, etc. So you can tell your different units, or I guess it probably wouldn't be squads, right? Because you'd have maybe each of these is just a single man, probably. Yeah, or something equivalent of, anyway. Mortars. Ooh, mortars. So depending on the counter, you have to pull it a little bit, which then you can either just have the one point of contact. So just go ahead and cut that off with maybe a nails clipper. Corners are pre-rounded, which is nice. Yep, again, it looks like the back printing is just off a little bit, but it'll be usable, so I won't complain. For me, it's a review copy. If you purchase a copy, maybe something you're concerned about, I'm sure if you contact them, customer service, they'd be happy to look into it for you. So pause it if you want, take a look at them. Very nice, very clean, very large. You can see on the back of these black ones with the black printing, there's a little bit of where it looks a little choppy from it being cut through. When you're on the board looking at things, I don't know if you would notice. You see what I'm saying? I don't think you would notice on the board, but again, it just depends on the person, right? So let's see, we have some men there. We have some more men and some status markers. Suppressed, landing zone, different terrain, right? Fields, NPC. So you have your NPC, I don't know, NPC friendly maybe for escort, maybe. Game turn marker. Again, double-sided. Cover, Overwatch. Okay. And what's the last? Was one more, right? Yep. So three half sheets of counters here. It's different terrain, variety of terrain. Town, elephant grass, jungle, rice paddy, deep jungle, multi-story building, town. So get a nice little variety of villages. Get a nice variety here. And they will be double-sided. First floor, tree. Watch out for those trees. And as just like with the other ones, looks like your punch out. It is. I do love the fact that they have large counters. They've had them since the first game, but always appreciated. Okay, you know what? That is Rifles in the Nom. I am definitely looking forward to playing this one. I'm definitely going to show off the channel, so look forward to future videos on Rifles in the Nom. And see how much fun. I know I really enjoyed Rifles in the Ardennes, so hopefully this one, a little bit of variety here. I see with some of the units, some of the terrain, then those maps, having those 3 different types of maps, especially that tunnel one. I'm very interested in that and seeing what trouble we can get into with some of these missions. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have played this game, if you're looking to pick it up. Let me know if you played the Rifles series in general and what you think of it in the comments below. Otherwise, if you made it this far, you know, I'd always appreciate a subscription. It's free. Just click that little button. You don't have to watch all my videos. Just be a subscriber. I appreciate support. And of course, thumbs up this video and comment below. But until next time, everybody, later.